dark and wet as ink. She loosened the belt of her coat to let the air in. She had beads of sweat on the sides of her nose that caught the overhead lights. It had been a longer walk to the restaurant than they'd anticipated, but it would be worth it. It had been recommended by Gwyneth. Whitney didn't have to say it, and still Will understood that it was his turn to go. "Well, okay then," he said, and halved his glass. I guess the first one, then. The first one I met at a party. She came right up to me. We talked. We went." "Whose party?" "A young lawyer's thing. The ones I never go to." "But you went this time." "Well, how else?" Whitney sucked in her lips. "I couldn't tell anyone, remember?" Will said. "I didn't tell Mark. I didn't tell Dave or Jay. No websites, no apps, not even the one with the bees. So, one of those happy hours." "And so she walks right up to you and does what?" "She asks me what firm I'm at." "And you tell her, 'I work for a media company.'" Whitney did the voice that sounds nothing like Will. Christian Bale's Batman as a contracts associate. "She asks me where I went to law school, if I know so-and-so. Connections are made." "And she just assumes you're available?" "There's a reason I hadn't been to one of those things in years. There's a reason people go." "And so you drink your drinks, and how does it get to where it gets?" "We drink our drinks. She seems to have come alone, like me. Was she blonde?" "I don't know." "You don't know?" "You're so weird with that." "Was she?" "She was like that, I guess." Will pointed to a woman in the dining room. Mostly blonde, dark at the roots. "And super smart, too, I bet." Will leaned back on his stool and sat up straight, bared his teeth like the grimace of the grimace emoji. "Look, I know this is weird, and if you don't want to do it this way..." "No, I know. What can I say? I knew I would be bad at it. I'm jealous of hair color. I'm jealous of the conversation as much as the fact that you went home and fucked her." Will's eyes tracked to the bartender to see if he'd noticed. Nothing. The staff wouldn't be bothered, even if they understood. "And I was funny that night," he said, looking back at Whitney. "Oh, yeah?" "Funniest I've been in a while. It's interesting how everyone thinks I'm funnier than you do. I'm the funny guy at the office." "I think that says more about your office." "Point is, she's having a good old time with me." "You talk about defamation lawsuits, you talk about libel and IP. "TV, movies, music." "You don't even listen to music," she said. "Not true." "You listen to legal podcasts when you run." "I know new bands. I've gotten into some DJs at..." "Some DJs? I was only out of town for a month." "I know it's been 7 years, but I remember what it's like to talk to girls, all right? I did okay before I met you." "So you impress her with your CD binder from high school?" "With tales of concerts in Hollywood. With the names of venues. The Roxy, the Trube..." He registered her nausea and cut himself off. "Whatever. It worked." Whitney picked at a cuticle. She reached for her wine. "So you... what, close out and hop in a cab?" "We go to another bar." "Oh, another drink." "Another couple drinks," he said. "What a lush. So you wind up canoodling in a booth with sexy candlelight. We avoid the darts flying over our heads and laugh about an obnoxious Australian woman shooting pool. And she takes you to the bathroom right then and there because she can't resist. Do you want me to tell it, or do you want to?" She opened her hands, an invitation to proceed freely. "We finish our drinks, hit the street. I think that's basically it." "So what? You just start heading home? You think you've struck out?"